श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम। ओम सहनाववतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। So yesterday we were seeing suguptasyapi dambhasya brahmapi antam na gacchati kaulikah vishnu rupena rajakanyam nishevate. If we are going to hide our deceiving intention, then even the Brahma cannot, even the Creator cannot understand what we are up to. No one can understand. How can? Like, I'll give an example. Like Kaulika in the form of Vishnu. This Kaulika, this fellow called Kaulika, in the form of Vishnu, Rajakanyam Nishevate. The Rajakanya, the princess. He was enjoying with the princess in the form of Vishnu. Karaṭaka was confused. Karaṭaka said, kathametat, how is this? So Brave Damanaka says, Kaulika, the word Kaulika can be Kaulika, a name. Kaulika also means a weaver. Kaulika also can mean an imposter. Okay, here he is a weaver, but who is an imposter in the form of Vishnu. So that's how we have to understand. Okay, so every name has a meaning. Katha. So fifth story. kasmiṃścidadhiṣṭhāne kaulikarathakārau mitre prativasataḥ sma. In the previous story, that was Kaulika and Napita, a weaver and a barber. Now here, Kaulika and Rathakara, a weaver and a carpenter. Okay? kasmiṃścidadhiṣṭhāne kaulikarathakārau mitre prativasataḥ sma. In some adhiṣṭhāna means in some kingdom. Kaulikarathakārau mitre prativasataḥ. Mitre, two friends. Kaulika and Rathakara, this weaver and the carpenter, two friends, prativasataḥ, are living. Sma, if you add with the present tense, if you add a sma, then were living. You say it in present tense and add a sma. That is enough. You don't need to know what is past tense. Just use the present tense and add sma. It becomes past tense in Sanskrit. Okay? Tatra. bālyātprabhṛti sahacāriṇau. And in that kingdom, these two fellows, Kaulika and Rathakara, they were friends from young age, very young age. Parasparamatīva snehaparau, and they were close. They love each other to a great extent. sadaikasthānavihāriṇau kālaṃ, and they always roam together. That is how they spend their time. Okay. Now, atha kadācit tatrādhiṣṭhāne kasmiṃścid devāyatane yātrāmahotsavaḥ saṃvṛttaḥ. So let them roam. What is the story? Wait, that is not. It's just introduction to characters. They are close friends. That's all. Okay. Now, atha kadācit tatrādhiṣṭhāne kasmiṃścid. At some point of time, in that kingdom, in that place, kasmiṃścid devāyatane, in some temple for a deity, whatever temple, we don't know. Some temple, yātrāmahotsavaḥ, there was a chariot festival. In South India, in North India, if you say chariot festival, there is only one chariot festival which happens in Odisha, Puri, Jagannath. In South India, every big temple will have a chariot. It's a car, they call it car festival. It's not chariot, we call it car festival. It's very beautifully decorated, big things. We saw about this car chariot in the monkey story. Only the wooden plank which was kept for making that car, that is where that monkey got stuck. Okay, so we know about that. Now, there was a car festival, and in every place there is a car festival. There's a different timings, and people come there together and they pull it with ropes and all. Last month it happened in Tirunelveli. 2 days ago it happened in Srivilliputtur. So There are different places, and some chariots are very beautiful than other. These are all very old chariots, and the decorations will be very beautiful. Carvings will be very beautiful. Okay, now some car festival was taking place. Tatra cha naṭanartakacāraṇasaṅkule nānādeśāgatajanāvṛte tau sahacarau bhramantau. And if there is a car festival, there is a big program, then people will obviously come. What kind of people? People, there are different kinds of business people. Then the nata, the actors, they will come. Nartaka, the dancers, they will come. Charana, the other musicians and other groups, they will also come. They will come for selling their wares, showing their art and all that. They will come there. Okay? And nānādeśāgatajanāvṛte. And people from different places, they will also come. Because that's something which is a huge thing and an important thing. They want to take the blessing of the deity also. So they will come. Tau sahacarau bhramantau. And these two friends, they were roaming around among these people. Okay? kāñcidrājakanyāṃ kareṇukārūḍhāṃ sarvalakṣaṇasanāthāṃ kañcukivarṣadharaparivāritāṃ devatādarśanārthaṃ samayātāṃ drashtavanto. Okay, what is the story? This is the story. kāñcidrājakanyāṃ, some princess, kareṇukārūḍhāṃ, sitting in a kareṇuka means female elephant. Okay, so she was sitting arudham, she was sitting in a female elephant, this princess. Sarvalakṣaṇasanāthāṃ, she is endowed with all the beauties. Okay, so lakshana means definition normally. Here lakshana means the prescribed beauty. Okay, so she is endowed with all the prescribed beauty. kañcukivarṣadharaparivāritāṃ, she is surrounded by, see, a king or a queen or princess, when they go out, they'll always be surrounded by a group which is to protect her. So we saw when Pingalaka went, he was surrounded by 4 layers. Right? Similarly, this princess will also be always surrounded by her protectors. But the thing is, the difference between the male and the female is, so if it is a queen or if it is a princess, then they will not be protected by male warriors. In the kingdom also, in their antahpura, they call it antahpura, means their bedroom, the bedroom chamber, or when they are going, they will be accompanied not by a male protectors. So guards. Who is that? Then kañcuki, they will be protected by eunuchs. Okay, because something may happen, this girl will fall in love with, and all the things will collapse. So they won't give that kind of chance. And varṣavara, elderly Brahmins also, but they will be elderly Brahmins who will be accompanying her. When these fellows, these eunuchs are in trouble, he is the one who was to guide them. Okay, so elderly Brahmins, they are to guide, give suggestions to these people. That's all. Okay, so parivāritāṃ, that is the people who are surrounding her. Devatādarśanārthaṃ samayāntāṃ, she has come for the darshana of to take the blessings of the deity. Drishtavanto, these 2 people saw. Now I understand the story. 2 men, 1 woman. No, that is not the story. Okay, that is all in your Bollywood and all the Hollywood movies. This is not that story. Then what? Atha asau kaulikaha tam drishṭvā vishārdita iva dushtagraha grihita iva kāmasharaihi hanyamānaha sahasā bhūtale nivāta. Atha asau. Now, thereafter, asau kaulikaha, this kaulika, tam drishṭvā, seeing her, Vishardita iva, as though he drank some poison. Dushtagraha grihita iva, as though he's afflicted by some evil spirit. Dushtagraha means evil spirit. Kamasharihi hanyamana, being hit by the arrows. No. Don't worry about it. He is the hero. So he was hit by the arrows of Kama. Kama Devata. The in the West they call it love angel, angel of love. Here we have a deity, Kama deity for Kama. He is called as Manmatha, one of the beautiful deity. Okay, he has in his hand bow and arrow, and that arrow is made of flowers. So he shoots those on the people, and this fellow, this Kaulika, is hit by that arrow, and because of that love fall, he fell in love. Really, he fell actually. Bhutale Nivapata, he fell on the ground. Because of being struck by that love's arrow, he fell on the ground. The moment he saw her, he lost himself. Now, athatam tadavastam avalokya ratakārah tad dukkha dukkitah aptapurushaihi tam samukshipya swagraham ānayat. Athatam tadavastam avalokya ratakārah, his Ratakara, his friend, seeing his situation state, tad dukkha dukkitam, he is sorrow because the other fellow is in sorrow. He is in pain because the other fellow, his friend, is in pain. And then what he did is apta purusha, from the apta purusha means good men. Let us understand it as good men. Normally apta means yathartha vakta, that is the definition. Yathartha vakta, a person who speaks as it is. Here apta purusha means by good Samaritans. So through the Samaritans, he lifted him. He didn't wake him. He could not wake him. He just lifted him. Swagraham aniyat. He brought him to his own house. Tatra, and after bringing him to house, vividaihi shitopacharaihi chikitsako upadishtaihi mantravadivihi upacharyamanaha. Now, his body is burning because of the sickness, love sickness. Okay. Now, earlier they used to say avoid taking bath, etc. when you are in fever. But nowadays they have changed this. They say if you are in fever, you take bath in cold water, etc. They say. Now, this is what it used to be. His body is burning because of love sickness, and Shita Upachari, he was given treatment to cool down the body temperature. So probably they used ice, or in olden days there is no concept of this kind of ice. So what they used to do is they had ice of different method. They used to make through some roots and herbs and all. But the best thing to cool down the body is to take the plantain leaf skin and not leaf, the plantain stem, the trunk of the plantain. It will come as a sheets. So tie it on people. That is how they used to, or put it on people, or even plantain leaves are good enough for that. So that's how they used to take care of. And there are other things like putting a strip on your head and all that with medicine strip and all. So chikitsika upadishti, as prescribed by the doctor, he was treated. Not just that, mantravadivihi, he also brought in the people who used to do this chanting and all of mantra and get rid of sickness. They used to, when a person is bitten by a snake or a scorpion, stung by a scorpion, they will take him to the people who has this capability to chant mantra and remove the poison. That used to be there. Now people don't know the trick, or they have lost the shraddha in it. Okay. Now, our people themselves have lost that shraddha in their own tradition, but they will call superimposed superstitious, but they will accept other traditions. Oh, that is also supreme. If this is superstitious, then that should be also superstitious, right? No, they have only These kind of stupid ideas. Anyway, chirakala, chirat kathāñcidrājakanyāṃ sacetano bhavuva. After some period, he came back to consciousness. Over? No, not over. Tato rathakareṇa prashta. Then Rathakara, his friend, he asked him, Bho mitra, dear friend, kimevam to akasmat vichetana sanjata. What happened to you? You fell unconscious suddenly? Akasmat, suddenly? That katyatam atma surupam. Please tell me what's your problem? So Kaulika said, Vayasya friend, yadi evam tachruno me rahasyam yena sarvam atmavedanam te vadami yadi tvam mam suhridam manyase tatah kashtapradanena prasadah kriyataṃ. Oh friend, yadi evam tachruno me rahasyam. If it is so, then hear my secret. Yena sarvam atmavedanam te vadami. I will tell you all the problems I have now. If yadi tum mam suhridam manyase, if you accept me as a friend, then it's not, I will tell you all the secret if you accept me friend. No, I will tell you all the secrets. But if you accept me as a friend, there is another clause, not this. What? Then tatah kashtapradanena prasadah kriyataṃ. Please bless me with the wood. What's that? See, I cannot stay alive like this. I'll die quick. So please arrange for cremation for me. I'll enter the fire now. If you think I am a friend, then I will please arrange for my cremation. Kashta pradana means by providing me wood, means for cremation. Kshamyatam yadva kinchit prayatirekaad ayuktam tava maya uchitam anushtitam. And while in deathbed, in that situation, what will these people say? They'll always want to ask for forgiveness only in the death time. You should ask forgiveness when you are alive, when you are with life in deathbed. And this fellow says, please forgive me if I did because of my love towards you. If I did some mistake, then please forgive me. Idiot, you should have asked it earlier when you did a mistake, if you thought you did a mistake. So pitadakarni, and that fellow also, after listening to that, he's a friend. And after hearing, sorry, my friend is telling me sorry. Vashpa pihita tanayaha, with tears rolling down his eyes. Sadgad samudgadagada vachaha, with a trembling voice. Vacha, he said. What did he say? Vayasya, friend. Yet kinchit dukkha karanam tadvada. Whatever is the cause for your pain, sorrow, please tell me. Yena pratikara kriyate. Yadi shakyate kartum. We will try to resolve it if it could be resolved. Uktancha, it is said. What? What is said? Aushadhartha sumantranam buddheshchaiva mahatmanam asadhyam nasti loketra yad brahmandasya madhyakam aushadha artha sumantranam buddheshcha eva mahatmanam asadhyam nasti loke atra yad brahmandasya madhyakam brahmandasya madhyakam loke atra asadhyam nasti. In this world, loke atra, in this world, among the whole universe, the big universe, Brahmanda means universe. In this universe, among this great universe, this small planet, this which we call it Earth, in this asadhyam nasti, there is nothing which cannot be done, which cannot be achieved. Everything is possible. There is nothing which is impossible. How will you make it possible? There are 4 ways. Aushadha, medicine. Artha, things. Sumantra, mantras. Buddhe seva mahatmanam, with intellect. With intellect, you can even take care of your fate. So, knowledge, wisdom, that's what we're talking about as intellect. Okay? So, these are 4 means to get rid of the problems. This is what was said in Yoga Sutra also. Mani mantra aushadhadi. In Yoga Sutra commentary, it says, Mani mantra aushadhadi. Money, not money, M-O-N-E-Y. Money means deeds, means precious stones. So that is why in India you can see people wearing precious stones, Navaratna, etc. They take care of this kind of defects which are pertaining to some planets, right? So they wear it. Money and aushadhi, medicine. You have some sickness, you always have a medicine for that. Aushadhi, mantra. There are some chants which can get rid of the diseases or troubles, problems. Okay, and Buddhesha, Mahatmana, and the great men's intellect. So these methods will get rid of the problems. There is always this. Tadesham Chaturnam Yadi Sadhyam Bhavishyati Tada Aham Sadhyesham. If it is possible to be resolved through any of these four means, then I will definitely do it. This is what Ratsakara, his friend, promises. Kaulika, his friend, says. Vayasya, friend. Etesham anyesham api sahasranam upayanam asadhyam tad me dukkham. Etesham anyesham sahasranam upayanam, all they are all visheshna vishesha, adjective adjectified. These are like this, thousands of methods you can have, but upayanam, methods, means there can be sahasranam, thousands of means you can use, but asadhyam tad me dukkham, my sorrow, me dukkham, my sorrow, tad asadhyam, it is not possible to be resolved through this. Sadhyam, achievable. Asadhyam, not achievable. It cannot be achieved through any of these means. My sorrow cannot be cured through any of these means. Tasmad mama marane ma kalakshepam kuru. Therefore, don't waste time. Don't delay my death. Arrange for firewood and fire, and I'll enter the fire. You are Sakara, you are a carpenter, you will have wood. Please burn it. I'll enter the fire. That's what he means. Ratsakara, his friend Ratsakara, the carpenter, he says, Mitra, dear friend, Yadyapi asadhyam tathapi nivedaya. Even though it is impossible, I understand. Please tell me. Yena ahamapi tad asadhyam atva. After understanding, after listening that, I will also understand that it is impossible through any of these means. Then, after understanding that, matva, after knowing that, tvaya saha vanno pravishami, I will also enter the fire along with you. Why will you do it? We are not in that kind of relationship. That may be a thought, right? So he says, Nakshanamivita tvad saishya. I cannot tolerate your separation even for a second. You are my close friend. I cannot tolerate your separation. Yesha me nishya. This is my determination. This is my conviction. So, desire. Kaulika says, Vayasya, friend. Ya aso rajakanya kareṇukārūḍhāṃ tatra utsave drishṭhā. Do you remember? The princess whom we saw on the elephant, mounted on the elephant. We saw her in the Utsava, in the festival, right? Yes. Tasya darshananantaram, after seeing her, makaradvajena mama iyam avastha vihita. Makaradvaja made me in this situation. Makaradvaja, what does that mean? She does not have Makaradvaja. Makaradvaja. Dvaja means post, flag post. Makara means a crocodile. Crocodile flag post. She does not have crocodile flag post. But the one who has crocodile flag post, by him, this condition of me has been done. Who is Makaradvaja? Makaradvaja, we saw Manmatha, the deity of love. Manmatha is deity of love. Kama Deva, he is called as also Kama Deva. Kama, the desire, love, Deva, deity, God. Deity of God of Kama, the God of love. He has flag post which is crocodile. By that fellow, this situation, this condition of me is done. So, Vihita, he put me in this condition. Tataha na shakmami tad vedanam sotu. Therefore, I cannot tolerate this pain. Tata chauktam, and it is said, Matteva kumbha parinahini kunkumardre tasya payodhara yuge ratakheda khinnaha vakshau nidhaya bhuja panjara madhyavarti swapse kada kshanam avapyata diya sangam. Matteva kumbha parinahini kunkumardre tasya payodhara yuge ratakheda khinnaha vakshau vidhaya bhuja panjara madhyavarti swapse kada kshanam avapyata diya sangam. Now this is important. He is talking about the woman again. No, wait. See, in the story of the king and the sweeper, the king, sweeper and the caretaker, we saw the king was thinking bad about the queen because of the situation. And there we said, this is to teach, to make the kids warmed up for this situation in the world. There is always a possibility that these kind of things can take place. And when we spoke about this Kaulika and Napita, Deva Sharma story, there also we saw that this is the characteristics of a woman generally. And from the viewpoint of Deva Sharma, who is a monk, he should have to see, a monk should see people, the woman like this. That is what is shown. Okay? That is how we have to understand. But now we are teaching, we have to remember, we are teaching these three kids. And Vishnu Sharma, who is the teacher, who promised in 6 months I will make them complete. Now, if you want to make them complete, you teach them these things. Oh, woman is dangerous. Oh, poisonous. Oh, no. Then they see a woman, they will be like, oh, they will be afraid. Then that will be a big problem to the kingdom. That is not right. So, what he is doing now is, if he wants to make them complete, then he should have to give them the knowledge of Kama also. Right? So, he is bringing that here. Matteva kumbha, like a mad elephant. Parinahini, like the frontal lobe. Parina means the frontal lobe. Kunkumardre tasyaha payodhara yuge. Payom payaha dharayati payodhara. Paya means milk. Dharayati, that which holds milk is the breast. Yuge, the two breasts. What kind of two breasts? Kunkuma ardra, which is wet with the kunkuma. Kunkuma is the red vermilion, we call it, right? So it's not vermilion which they apply on the breast, because there is one shloka from Venkateshwara Supratavata where it says Kamala Kuchachu Kunkumato, like that it says. Meaning by the kunkuma, by that red saffron is what is kunkuma here. By the red saffron which they have applied on their breast, your body which is blue, by hugging her, your body which is blue became red. That is what is the shloka in that Vishnu Sahasranama. Now here, kunkuma ardre, it is wet with that saffron which she had applied in the breast. Her breast. Okay? The princess. Radakheda khinha, which is a pained because of the play in the act of sex. Okay, ratakheda khinnaha. How? Vaksho nidhaya, when I place her breast on my chest, bhuja panjara madhyavarti, in between my shoulders, when I hug her, hold on to her, and swapse kada, and sleep. When will I sleep like that? Kshanam avapya tadiya sangam, even for a second, holding her like this and sleeping, that is what I desire. And that cannot happen. Because she is a princess and I am a nothing, nobody. So it cannot happen. So that is why he says, when will I sleep, holding her in my hands and her breast pressing on my chest, and with this kind of description. So just with this circumference and all, that's what he says. Now, what is the next thing? We'll see. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti